You were given 3 resistors, each of 10 kilo ohms, and a 9-volt battery whose negative terminal is connected to ground. With a voltage divider using some or all of your resistors, how many voltages can you make less than 9 volts? List them in order. What is the output resistance, the Thevenin equivalent resistance of each? Alright, so we begin. We have a 9-volt source. And yes, this is the dumbest, like this is a waste of your time. 9 volts, and we have these 3 10 kilo ohm resistors. So here's your typical voltage division circuit, right? And this will be your output voltage here from here to here. Okay. And so how many? They're all going to be like every voltage can be less than 9, right? You know that. So we can have the 10 here, and then we can have a 10 here. So that would be half of 9, that'd be 4.5. We could have a 10 and a 10 here in parallel, and that would give you 5 here, and that would give you 10 here. So you'd have 2/3, so you'd have 6. You could also put the 10 here, and then you'd have the 5 here, and so then you'd have 1/3, so then you'd have 3. You could also put 2 10s in series, and then you would have 1/3 across here. And you could also put 2 10s in series here, and then you'd have 2/3. And what about the equivalent output Thevenin resistance or whatever? Okay, so to find that equivalent Thevenin resistance, we'll short the voltage source. We'll mentally bend this. And we'll go from the first case. If this was in parallel and this was in parallel, and then this one was just with no third resistor, right? So that'd be 10 and 10 in parallel, and you'd have 5 kilo ohms. This one had an extra 10 in parallel here, so when you'd have 3 in parallel. I don't know what 3 in parallel is, so let me do that. 10,000. That's okay. Repeating threes. That's repeating threes. Kilo ohms. This is 5 kilo ohms. 8 volts. Okay. So then if you had this would also be 3.3 repeating kilo ohms. What about this? This is when we had them in series. So if you have these in series and then you bend them over, you have 20 in parallel with 10, both times. So 20 in parallel with 10, let's do that. 20,000 times 10,000 divided by 30,000. It's repeating sixes, so that's the output Thevenin or whatever. 6.6 kilo ohms, and yep, this was definitely a boring. There you go. Ta-da.